years go by, I realize that
Hello friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Gabby. I'm a New York City based life and style content creator. I'm also a full-time PhD student at NYU School of Medicine, technically. We are back with the first vlog of 2022. What's up? 2022, I love an even year. And 2020 is the anomaly, don't talk about it. Even years have just been my jam. So 2022, baby, what's up? What's cracking? Yeah, so today is Friday, January 7th. We are here with the first vlog. It is actually a snow day. I think it's still snow. It's like on and off, like little bits. We got a decent amount. I would say probably like 4 or 5 inches. So that'll be a fun morning commute. My first snow commute from this apartment, actually. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I am vibing. I feel good. I have not done like my big like start of the year like goal setting, so I'll do that probably this Sunday. I was visiting my parents in Virginia for the holiday break, so Christmas and New Year's. So I just got back to the city a couple days ago. So we have not gotten into our yearly refresh. I'm someone who does really love New Year's resolutions and goal setting. It's that time of year where you can just like sit down and be like, this is what I want to accomplish for the year. I just think there's something so dope about that. Like, I don't know. Like, and I think it's because I feel like we went through like, we're all like recovering girl bosses, I would say. Some of us are still there, but we're recovering. So I think a lot of like New Year's resolutions have been tied to things that are like career or money or being like productive. But like sometimes New Year's resolutions are just like, I want to meditate. I'd like to do yoga. Like, I want to learn a new language, or, you know, I want to pick up a new hobby or a skill or something. Like, just something that's like just for personal life enjoyment, you know? I have not gone grocery shopping, so we'll do that. Basically, I asked on Instagram stories just like what people were loving or liking about my videos. I was asking folks on Instagram stories. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should go do that. But I was asking like, what segments of vlogs do you really like what do you like what I show? I'm too sensitive to ask what people don't like, so like, but basically if you didn't say you loved it, I just assumed that maybe it wasn't your favorite, or it was just kind of like filler content that I do for whatever reason. But anyway, I asked what people were loving, what they liked. Obviously, you know, you love the city montages, content of me like getting out in the city and doing things, which is really great. I'm glad that 2021 kind of improved in being able to like go back to restaurants and see the city more. But Omicron is currently tearing through the US. I am double vaxxed and boosted, which I recommend everyone get their booster shot. Also, like, I think just showing more of like the actual life bits, which I think I just get self-conscious about vlogging like outside of my apartment when I'm around other people. Like, if I'm just vibing by myself, like, I'll whip out my camera. Like, I don't care really. Like, the stuff you see in New York, like some girl walking down the street with a camera facing her is like not odd. Like, it's just simply not the weirdest thing you see. For some reason I like clam up around people. I don't know, it's weird. But we're gonna work on it. That's gonna be our goal, because I do want to make some, like, I don't know if it's like different content, because I feel like it's content that's like in my mind, because I do think I'm quite intentional with like I live in the moment, but I'm like, oh, this would make a really cool vlog clip. And I think just like saying in my mind, this would make a really good vlog clip, and then actually like filming the vlog clip is something that is definitely something that I want to work on and get better at. And I think some element of that is just not giving up. Also, a lot of you just like when I chat, which I like to hear myself talk, so that's fine. We can do some more chats, we can sit down. I will say that like staring at my face when I'm editing for like 3 hours is a lot. Just so you know, just so you're aware. But fresh face in the morning, it's really the way to be. All right, it's like 9 o'clock. It's a little bit late, but I wanted to kind of wait a little bit. I need to leave because I have a Zoom meeting at 10. So I'm gonna get dressed real quick, throw on my clothes, out the door. Hopefully the commute is not too bad, slash I hope a lot of people are staying home today. I think I am gonna take the subway though. I'm not really sure though. I'm not 100% sure what's up. Don't really know. I also don't know if it's sticking to the ground. Like, I don't know if it's sticking to the street. Like, I haven't seen the road yet, so we'll see what's up. All right, so outfit of the day. We're doing just an all black number. Pretty basic. So we've got a Uniqlo turtleneck. I honestly need to get more of these because they're like my favorite. They're not too tight, but they're also not too loose. I feel like they're comfy, good for everyday wear. And then I have my Express skinny jeans. I like wearing these with boots. And then I just have like some polka dot socks from Old Navy. I'm gonna throw on my Timberlands. So that is the fit. I also have these earrings I got for Christmas from Francesca's.
Don't wanna stay the same.
While you were panicking. Hello, what's up? So I decided that I am going to see Spider-Man because I wasn't seeing a ton of spoilers, but then the past couple of days, I don't know if it's because I'm back in New York or like if I'm actively looking at my phone again, because I wasn't on my phone a ton during break. So I'm starting to see spoilers and I'm just like, ugh, no. I need to just go see it, so I'm gonna see that today. I'm seeing kind of an earlier showing because it was less crowded. I didn't have any food in my fridge, so I just picked up some goods. So obviously to make an omelet you need eggs, so I just got a dozen of those. I love doing like just like a slice of toast with my omelets, so I ended up getting the Fairway fruit and nut sourdough. And it's funny because my dad always, I don't want to say he complains, but he always brings up the fact that like whenever you go to brunch spots now, they like never have cinnamon raisin toast anymore. They used to, and that was arguably the best kind of toast to get with like your eggs and potatoes or whatever. So I got the fruit and nut sourdough because it's premium to go with my omelet. And then to go in the omelet, we've got some light sliced mushrooms and some green bell pepper. I also picked up a variety of fruits. So I got the Driscoll strawberries, and then some blackberries as well. Then I rounded out with some blueberries and some mozzarella cheese. And then last but not least, we have some green onion or scallions, as some may say. These are really fresh looking. Yeah, but that was everything I got. Super easy haul, nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna do the dishes, put this away. We're gonna cook an omelet, and then I'm probably gonna chill out until it's time to leave to see Spider-Man, go downtown, see that, come back, regroup a bit, and then do like some cleaning. I think that's the vibe. But that's what we're working with. Let's get it. what's up? It's Sunday morning and I am actually headed to a little brunch situation. We are going to Bubby's, which is one of my favorite brunch spots, so that should be fun. But yeah, I made some coffee in my new anthropology mug that my mom got me for Christmas. It's cute, has a G on it. It's like the subway tile line, I think. It's cute. I like it a lot. Thanks, mother. But yeah, today's Sunday. I think the last time I saw you was probably when I was cooking yesterday. I went to see Spider-Man Homecoming. It was very good, of course, very like in the feels. I'm quite frankly very obsessed with like the Tom Holland Zendaya situation. They're just so freaking cute. But the movie itself was also very good. So I was very late to the party seeing it. I usually see a lot of movies like within the first week of it coming out, but when Spider-Man came out, it was also when Omicron was surging in the city, and I was just like, so I didn't end up seeing it. And I was also gonna wait to see it with my parents for like a Christmas moment, but then my brother saw it twice without any of us, so I was like, okay, well, I guess we're not seeing it, so I'll just see it when I get home. But anyway, I saw it yesterday. It was very, very good. I liked how it incorporated other franchises with like the villains and stuff. So got a little setting spray situation. Spritz that over the face. And using the Revlon Candid Concealer. I need to buy another one of these because it's on its last leg, honestly. And then I'm taking the Merit Perfecting Complexion Stick in Chestnut. No! Damn, where'd she go? She went flying. I gotta find her. Okay, well, I'm not using this. That's really sad. Using the Ame Cole Skin Enhancing Tint, and I think Deep 2. I got it in Deep 2 if you wanted to know. Okay. The next thing I'm gonna do is blush. I'm using Merit's Mood, but I was also gonna answer a few questions I asked for on Instagram. The first one, and this one made me laugh. The first question I got of the whole question sticker was, are you in a relationship? And my short answer is no. My long answer is, it's just something that I'm not really seeking out at the moment, but I'm not dating. But I just thought that was funny. That was the first question. No, I'm not even trying, girls, if we're being really honest. Yeah, I don't think I have much else to add on that topic of conversation. Also, I don't want to give more airtime to men, so let's keep it rolling. So the next question was, do you plan on living in New York City forever? And what do you want to do with your PhD after? The question that literally all grad students hate. But I appreciate you asking because I do think it's a fair question. I just know that it is a big source of anxiety for a lot of us, because it's basically like our entire scientific career is basically like professors and mentors that we have sometimes pushing academia down our throats, because a lot of people that we come in contact with during our like education process are in academia. So that's pretty much what most of them know. So for me, I was like, I hear nightmares about the world of academia from the perspective of being a Black woman. So it was something that I was very much like, I don't know if I have the energy to just continuously deal with bullshit. I really resonated with Nicole Hannah-Jones for this reason when she decided not to take a professorship at UNC and decided to go to Howard, where she knew that she would be around people who would appreciate her talents and not have white men on the board of governors questioning if she was qualified to be a professor when she is critically acclaimed and lauded in pretty much every facet of her industry. Anyway, so for that reason, academia really put me off for that reason. But then I realized that like that's literally everywhere. It's like in every professional setting. And so like in a perfect world, I would work for myself. But I decided to be good at science, which is very team-based, very collaborative, very dependent upon working with others. So it's not really gonna work. But it's okay, it's all right, we're working through it. I change my mind on a daily basis of what I want to do. Ideally, at some point in my life, I would love to combine kind of my more creative design thing with science. I think the very obvious downstream of that is like doing something in communications, doing something in pop sci, whether that's writing or, you know, producing video content or radio, so like NPR or something like that. It is quite honestly time for me to figure it out like yesterday, so I will get back to you guys when I'm not panicking. And no, so NYC is pretty good at having like, you know, seminars and speaker series that kind of give a light to certain career opportunities that even I never really thought of. I've spoken to people who work for Revlon in their science communications department. Just like cool positions that I just would have never considered or applied for. Basically, my answer is I'm not really sure what I want to do with my PhD, but I do see it going outside of academia, and I see it going more towards communications or policy, or honestly something that like consulting, like something that has nothing to do with like the science field. At least right out of the gate, you know? But to the other part of that question that said, do you see yourself living in New York forever? The short answer is no, but the long, complicated answer is, basically, there's a lot of stuff that I still want to do in my life. It's hard to remember that when there's literally another variant. Oh, also I did not explain what I just did. So I used the Merit highlighting stick in Bounce and just did, I don't know any of these terms. I literally just make stuff up. And then I go in with my day one, my MAC Studio Fix powder. I'm the color NW45, in case anyone wanted to know. But I just powder that and it just gives a nice even finish, you know? But no, I do not see myself living in New York forever. There are a lot of things I still want to do in this life. I feel like it's hard to maintain that mindset sometimes when there's literally a new variant that's like scourging the earth every 5 seconds. Yeah, there's still a lot that I want to do, and not all of that can be done from New York. I would love to go abroad for a little bit. I romanticize France a lot, but I genuinely would love to do minimum couple of months in Paris. Just be like a good opportunity, a good immersive opportunity. I never studied abroad, so I feel like I did miss out on, you know, some of the life lessons learned there. So that's something I'd love to do like immediately after finishing my PhD. Whether that's realistic or will be realistic, I don't know. I'd also, you know, contemplate doing like a Lisbon or Spain situation, but I'm trying to learn French right now, so that's why I say like Paris or something like that. But yeah, in the long term though, like obviously I would love to like own a house, start a family, and I would love to design and build my own house, or at least like renovate one. I take like my Pinterest boards that I made in high school very seriously, so there was a lot set up there for me. And I just feel like realistically with the real estate market in New York, like it's just like the type of house that I would want to have or build or renovate would it cost me a couple $1 million in New York. And unless I win the lottery or become a problematic CEO or member of a C-suite, it ain't happening. I'm sorry. It's just simply not, it's not happening. And that's okay. That's all right. I'm okay with that. But it just means that I'll probably have to move outside the city, and not necessarily like crazy far. There are other cool cities in the States. I'd love to be close to my parents as well, and they will probably stay in the South. So, you know, I feel like Atlanta's always a good time. I have a lot of friends from college that live in Charlotte and love it, so that's an option. So no, I don't see myself living in New York forever, like in the very long term. Like, I realistically more so see myself leaving for a couple of months, living somewhere else abroad, coming back, working my first job here, and then moving out of the city like in a decade, you know? So it's not gonna be like, you know, I move right after graduation and never come back, because I feel like COVID also stole a lot of my good years in New York, like a lot of the fun, going out, being silly. I mean, some people are still living that life, but nope, not with Miss Omicron. I feel like I've gone off on a tangent, but basically I feel like I still have some good New York years left in me. So I probably will not be going anywhere anytime soon for like longer than a couple months. Next question. Even though I think I just need mascara, my mascara is not in here, so I think I'm pretty much done. I'm going to do the Merit Clean Lash Mascara and the Ame Cole lip tint, and I do need to brush these eyebrows down because they looking kind of wild, girly. Kind of cray. Okay, I like this one. It said a favorite memory and a big lesson you learned this year. 2021, I feel like it's getting a lot of slander, I don't know. Or like a lot of people being like, oh, you know, actually I went through all my videos and stuff, and I actually had a lot of good moments in 2021. And I was like, yeah, we all saw y'all wilding out like all year long. I don't know why people were playing. 2021 for me was just, it was about just like reconnecting with the city, and I feel like myself. I feel like I was the shell of a human in 2020, probably because I spent a lot of time in my apartment alone by myself, and so it was just really nice to just connect with the city again, get to experience kind of a lot of the things that I liked and loved about living here, whether that was simply just like being able to walk through streets and like you can like feel like the energy is like, it's very obvious, I feel like, when you're walking around the city, and that was not here when people were obviously working from home and not coming into the city. A lot of people left and moved out, and you kind of, I feel like it lost that energy, because I feel like the energy is very much derived from the people in the city. So I think it was nice to kind of see that slowly return. It's definitely different, but you know, it's there now, so that was nice. I'd say like my favorite memory and biggest lesson. My biggest lesson, I think, was I think my biggest lesson was that vulnerability doesn't make you weak. I think it actually strengthens your resolve as a person, and it strengthens your relationships with others. I think for a long time I've just been super anxious. I feel like sometimes in my mind up here, I'm kind of like, if you let people in too much, it's like a very strong anxiety, but if you let people in too much on who you are, what your thought, like what you're thinking, they're gonna be like, oh god, no, like, nope, bye. And so I feel like I've always kept people at sort of an arm's length. It's like, we're buds, we're friends, but you don't need to know my inner thoughts and workings and things, and a lot of that I feel like is big trust issues. Oh god, is this a therapy session? I don't know. Go to therapy though. It does help. And so I feel like over the past year I've just really been more comfortable being more vulnerable with people, and I think instead of viewing it as a weakness. It's a strength in a way. I think to be able to be vulnerable and let people in is a strength, and it strengthens your own personal resolve, but it also strengthens your relationships with others. And I think that's been really valuable to me. I hope that makes sense, because it made sense to me as I was saying it. And my favorite memory, honestly, Michelle and Aline and I would have our little like bagel in the park moments, like in the spring and summer, as it was starting to like warm up, and those were so nice. Like I think to just like grab New York bagels, fruit from the farmer's market, coffee, and just like chill out for hours in the morning before the hustle and bustle of the city really wakes up. God, that is intoxicating. Let me tell you, it really is. So I think those are my favorite memories. Also, Michelle and I would get ice cream on Friday evenings and go sit on the Met steps. That was also like iconic main character stuff. Okay, some quick questions to answer before I get changed. Someone asked, what's your favorite train line? Love the queue. I love the queue. It's quick, it's fast. One day, if it ever, you know, turns into the T, the 2nd Avenue line, that could take me to work very easily from the Upper East Side, that would be premium as well. Where do you see your social media accounts in 5 to 10 years? I hope to still be doing something. I don't know, the idea of going viral really scares the shit out of me though. I don't like it. I think that's like my aversion to doing too well on TikTok. It invites a lot of commentary that gives the creator no room for nuance. I feel like I could write a whole thesis on why TikTok is the scariest social media. I would love to work with some of my favorite brands. Beha does not do paid advertising at all. It is part of their sustainability initiative, but god dang, I would love to work with them, even if it were just like on like as a creative like freelance contractor. Like I just think their brand's so dope. I love their shoes, really great. I would love to work with Nespresso, IKEA, Nike. I feel like is always a fun one. I really just see it as like growing steadily as it has, and just making more connections and making fun content. In that time where I would like to go abroad, there are like creative projects that I'd really like to work on that I just don't have time to because I work full-time like in the lab or doing school or whatever. And I'd love to just take a moment and like work on some type of like video essay or video project, whether that's abroad or in New York. I see it very much as like just an extension and growth of where it is now. I really don't see myself taking it full-time by any means, but yeah, kind of just doing what I'm doing still. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Any advice on making friends in New York? I'm very bad at this. I will get 2 really good friends, 3, 4, 5 maybe, and I'm set. I'm good to go. I don't need like, personally, I feel like I have enjoyed having larger friend groups, but I've also had way too much drama come out of having larger friend groups. And just that I think like you're never gonna be friends equally with everyone in the group, and then I just think it leads to like weird dynamics and behaviors that I just don't vibe with. That being said, I would love a girl gang. I would love like in the movies, you know, in the TV shows where it's like 3, 4, 5 girls who are all friends and, you know, they tackle New York City together. That's what everyone wants, I think. But anyway, any tips for making friends? I don't know. I think lean on, whether you're a student, lean on the people in your class. If you work in an office, lean on the people in your office at least to meet friends of friends, you know, have stuff to do. And I feel like you just like naturally meet people. When I first moved to the city, I did Bumble BFF. I mean, I liked the people that I would meet up with, but it just wasn't, I don't know, maybe it's one of those things where you just have to keep doing it, and then like eventually you'll click with someone really well. But a majority of my friends I've met through social media. I really don't think it's weird to reach out to influencers who live in the city, to be honest. I actually think it's more beneficial to comment on people's content. If you comment on my post, I will see it and I will appreciate that you commented on my post because it will help with my engagement, and we can be friends through comments and then maybe friends in real life. That's what I would say if you're trying to meet people. It doesn't have to be influencers. Like, there are plenty of people with like public profiles. You just check the hashtags. But yeah, I've met most of my friends through social media, so the age of the internet. But I did do Bumble BFF and I met cool people. I also think like reconnecting with people that you knew in college or in high school that maybe you weren't like super close friends with by any means, but like, you know, we're all different people now. NYC Coffee Rex, I love Variety, Bluestone Lane, Birch Coffee is very good, Gotan, Blank Streets, Black Star, Maman, but it's been, I don't know, I think Maman is too busy all the time. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's not an enjoyable experience anymore in my opinion, unless you're going like early in the morning. But their pastries are bomb and their coffee is very good. So a lot of questions on how I balance PhD and influencer stuff. I talk about this a little bit. I don't know if it would have gone live by now, but I have like a best of 2021 blog post I talk about in my tech and tool section, but I use a lot of like content client management software, a lot of just online tools that simplify certain workflows in my influencer work and in my graphic design work. That just makes it so I can stay very organized and I don't have to spend a lot of time on unnecessary stuff or just like unnecessary steps. I'm also very strict with like the influencer design boundaries. So during the holidays I wasn't great at it just because I was getting a lot more opportunities that I wanted to take, but usually I have a certain number of clients that I take and I don't go past. I have a certain number of brand deals or content opportunities I take and I don't go past that number. You start doing too much and you're not doing anything well. Like everything's just like okay, but I like to be intentional. I like to spend a lot of time working through projects, and I feel like if I take too many on, the quality of work just like steadily declines. So I think being very strict about setting boundaries for like the amount of work that you're doing, it's just about being flexible, I think, and finding workflows that minimize the effort and time that you have to put on menial tasks. Although I will say I feel like I'm always checking my email. Someone did ask, which platform would you recommend for someone starting with very little money? I would say TikTok for anyone. And I know I just said that TikTok is frightening and scary and I would never want to go viral on it, but at the same time, looking at my analytics and just the questions that I asked about how my account has been discovered, I have a lot of people who found me on TikTok, and so it makes it tough. It makes it tough. I also don't think blogs are dead. I just think that maybe people don't talk about them. I still read blogs from my favorite bloggers. They still post, and they post like every day. Because I think if you're a writer and you have a blog and you cross promote on Pinterest, you're gonna get readers and you're gonna get viewers very quickly. TikTok, I just think the production value is can be less than other platforms, specifically YouTube. I think a lot of people say, you know, you don't need to, I think personality will take you far. I think a lot of people who become very big, it's very much because of their personality, but I think people discount quality, like production value. I think that if your videos don't look good, no one wants to watch it. I don't care how funny you are. Like, at some element, your content has to be high quality, especially for long form content like YouTube. So I think TikTok you can kind of have lower production value and get away with it. I think that's almost like the point of it. It's supposed to be very like quick and dirty, very personality driven, very idea driven, very trend driven, which is another critique I have of TikTok. But that's probably my recommendation. So if you don't mind video content, TikTok, if you prefer more like, you know, writing, or you don't really want like your face all over the internet, definitely blogging, I think, especially if you have an interesting point of view or something interesting about what you do, whether you're a student or maybe you have a cool job, I don't know. Yeah, and I think those, I mean, there are more, but I have limited time and I need to get ready because I'm gonna be late. Cool, let's kick it. I don't know why I said that. Hello friends, I'm here with Emma and Annie. We just did brunch at Bubby's and we're in the very rainy Tribeca. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do now. Maybe
Shop.
Some shopping.
We're shopping.
Cool, let's get it. I gotta stop. Okay, Emma's our resident Banksy. Wow. That side. Nice. Cute.
So good. I feel like I've seen it 2 times.
Part of me really wants to hop on this ladder. I don't really know why. Alright. Amazing. Got vlog squad. Alright, like what's going on here? Got the carrot cake happening. Aline's getting the shot. And that's where we're at. Looks good. Yummy. Dig in. Hello friends, what's up? I am back in my apartment. It is Sunday evening. I just got back from a fun-filled day of activities. First, I got brunch with my friends Emma and Annie. Emma is like my freelancing, business owning guru. She has so much good information and has taught me a ton about freelancing and things. She's very cool. You should go and follow her on Instagram. I'll put it here. And then my friend Annie is a fellow PhD student. She's a first year at Einstein and she's also very cool. I think she's gonna start making some TikToks, so you should go and follow her there. She'll probably talk more about grad school as well, which I know a lot of you asked me to do. So if you're looking for another PhD student in the city, you should go and check her out. And then we got brunch at Bubby's, which I love. It's super good. It wasn't super crowded today, which was premium, probably because it was like rainy and cold, and I think a lot of people still aren't in the city yet, but that was nice. Then we just walked around Soho. We went to like Aritzia and CB2 and Bloomingdale's and just kind of window shopped. Oh, and Uniqlo. And then we actually happened upon like this Banksy exhibit, or like interactive activity thing in Soho, right behind Bloomingdale's, and they have a Banksy on display, but there was also like this part where you could like spray paint onto their like little set that they had, which was super cool and very random. Emma saw it and we were like, looks interesting, let's do it. And then I went back uptown, up to the Strand to go book shopping with Michelle and Aline, who I haven't seen since before Christmas, so it was exciting to see them. And then we went to this vegan restaurant called Peace Food, I think, on the Upper West Side. And we went to the Strand, which was the bookstore. But I got these really good like mushroom dumplings. They were very, very good. Their carrot cake was also delicious. But now I'm back home after a lot of socializing and spending money. But I wanted to show you some PR packages that I got, and then I also got 2 books from the Strand. So I literally, anytime I'm like, I think I want to try like another series, people are always like, you've got to read A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I picked that up from the Strand. I'm excited to dig into this. I'm still reading Maidens. I'm almost done with it, so I'm gonna finish that and then I'll probably start this. And then I got All About Love, which is by Bell Hooks. I had not read it before, so I wanted to give it a read. Yeah, heard great things obviously about Bell Hooks and A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I'm excited to read these. I did not feel bad buying books, simply because I have like that really tall stack in my room underneath my vanity. And I came to the conclusion / realization that I have read every single book in that stack. Before the holidays, I think I had like 7 or 8 books that I hadn't read yet, but when I went home for the holidays, I took like 6 books with me and I read all of them. So I didn't have any books to follow up the Maidens, so I got these 2 and I'm very excited for them. I have 2 PR packages. The first one is from Sephora collection. I'm very excited for this, but this is what it looks like on the inside. What they sent over. This is the package. They sent, the deluxe brush set. I've got some eyeliner, some waterproof eyeliner, 2 shades, so in brown and in black. I don't really wear a ton of eyeliner, but I will try it out for this. I've got a scalp massager. We've got the resurfacing peel mask with AHA, BHA, and PHA. I've got the Clean Velvet Cream Blush Palette. Clean Velvet, 2 of those. So it must be 2 different shades. And then we have the Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Palette. Thank you, Sephora. And then the other package is from a skincare brand called Burst. They sent some things. Ooh, let's see. I asked for a couple of these things, but other than that, they sent me some of their best sellers, I guess. So first up, we've got the reusable cotton pads. It's 14 pack. It's just like these reusable makeup, reusable cotton pads. And then they sent their like headband that's like for pulling your hair back. We've got the luminizing glow drops, the hydration station booster, so hyaluronic acid like serum. This one I'm excited to try because I'm almost out of my First Aid Beauty serum, so that should be good. This is the antioxidant oil serum. And then we've got the Wash It Out gel cleanser with ceramides and rose water. I'm excited to try, so thank you Verist for sending that my way. I appreciate it. But yeah, that is kind of what we're working with today. I think I'm going to clean up this mess that I made, kind of do some more cleaning around the apartment. It's not too messy at the moment, so pat on my back. But I'm gonna do a little bit of a deep clean, and then I'll probably wind down and get ready for the night. It's still kind of early. I posted my blog post that went live today. It was a review of my sofa with Albany Park, and now I'm just kind of chilling for the rest of the night. I have a ton to do this week coming up, but yeah, I'm super excited to bring the vlogs back. I didn't have time to film kind of setting up my digital planner, so at some point in the next couple of weeks I will sit down and film that. But I did release my digital planners you can shop them on my website. There's a couple of new design types and a new color palette, so if you're interested in that, you should check it out. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Yeah, happy new year, happy 2022. I'm excited for another year of vlogs. I'll catch you in the next video.